guys. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Nico Bove. I am in 11th grade and I go to Ringgold High School.
My name is Jack Duncan. I'm a 12th grader at Ringgold High School.
What weight do you guys plan on going this season?
Right now, I don't really know. I'm between a few different weights on different routes I can go, but I'm still deciding. So,
Yeah, it's kind of also the same thing with me. I'm right in between two weight classes, so I was going to get my hydration test and see where I can go from there.
Tell everybody a fun fact about you guys.
I wrestle and play soccer.
If I'm not wrestling, I'm out with my friends running side by sides or quads.
In the building. How's Ringgold's team looking this season?
I think we're looking pretty good.
Definitely have a full lineup.
100%. A lot more than I think we're going to be a lot better than last year.
Yeah, to add on to that, we had a lot of talent come up and kids just growing into themselves and getting better at wrestling every single day.
Yeah, we have a lot of stud freshmen this year.
Well, that's always good to have some fresh talent come into the room, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Young talent. So,
yeah.
Nico already kind of answered this, but what sports do you guys do, and what position do you play in soccer? Since you said you already play soccer.
Yeah. So yeah, I do play soccer, as I said, and I'm a striker, which is either a right wing or a left wing.
Okay. Jack, do you do any other sports?
No, I just wrestle.
Okay. So I have a question for you, Jack. Directly for Jack Duncan. You're sitting at 70 wins coming into the season. Your brother is on the 100-win wall. You could be the first brothers, or siblings, we'll say, since females can wrestle, to be on the 100-win wall for Ringgold. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel ambitious, not only to get up there with my brother, but to start a legacy with my little brothers coming up through the program now, and them also having the possibility to be on that wall along with my little sister.
Yeah, that's great. I would say, back when I went to Ringgold, clearly, and when I was in high school, my freshman year, there was only one person on the 100-win list. Mitch Pankowitz. Smudgy. But, yeah, now there's 10, 11. So from 2009 to 2020, all the 100 winners.
How many on your team?
On my team, everybody touched my team from my freshman year to my senior year. I had everybody on my team at least one of those years except Mitch, Jacob, and Dougie. So 7 of the 10.
Yeah.
So.
Not only that, we'd be the first two on the other banner.
First two on.
Yeah, there's a second banner now.
Jacob's the only one.
Yeah, Jacob's the only one on the second banner.
Oh, I didn't even know that the banner was that small that they could only fit 9 names. Okay. So this question is for Nico. I hear your soccer team's pretty good this year, and you're the second leader on points scored for your team?
Yeah.
How many points did you score this year?
Well, points goes wise, like it's goals and assists combined, which I don't really know exactly, but around goals, I think I have around like 8 or 9, but assists, I don't know either. So I'll have to figure that out.
So a little less than 10?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Well, with assists, it's more than 10, but like goals wise, it's like 8 or 9.
Okay. That still sounds like a lot since I've never played soccer really. I feel like it's a lot harder to get that ball in that net, so than it looks. Are you thinking about possibly playing soccer in college or wrestling or neither, both?
Honestly, I think I want to play soccer in college, which is like I've talked to a few different coaches, but I'm still deciding. But honestly, adding wrestling and doing both wouldn't be a bad idea.
Are either of you you just answered this for me, but are either of you thinking about like doing a sport in college or going to college or?
Right now, I'm just open-minded between college and the workforce after school. Uh, it doesn't really matter to me right now. I'm just looking for the best option right now, and I haven't decided on either. So both options are up in the air for me.
Yeah, it's really the same for me. I'm right in the middle between just going into work and going to college.
Only like I'm not going to try to push you guys into college just because like if you guys are on the fence, and I'm just going to give you my opinion on it. A lot of people that go right into the workforce, they end up ahead when they're 24 because people are getting out of college. But by the time you guys hit 30, those people that went to college are catching up or ahead of you, or you know what I mean? Because like
Yeah.
it's kind of like they're taking a pause for life
Yeah.
to kind of better themselves. But work's always going to be there.
Yeah.
You can work till you're 80.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You only got so many years to go to college.
Yeah, that's my only thing. It's just I don't want to not go to work before college and then go through college and waste all that money and be in debt just to go into work if I decide not to do what I want.
Yeah, it all depends on really what you want to do. Because I know there's trades out there making $150,000, $200,000 a year with 2 years of apprenticeship, and after that they're golden for life. But
there's actually a college called Apprentice. I don't know what state it's in, but they were in the NCAA, and they pay you to go to school there and get a trait. And they have wrestling teams, they have football teams, they have all that sports at the school, and it's an apprenticeship.
there was actually a school in Pennsylvania. It's a 2-year school, and it has a wrestling team, and it's also a trade school. So they have a wrestling team, but you can also go and get your trade there too. It starts with an S. I'm not exactly sure of it, but I was looking at it.
That's definitely something to look into. I don't see too many people do it just because a lot of people go for like business degrees or criminology degrees or communication degrees, and like that's you're not gonna get that at a trade school.
Yeah.
But you get a trade, and that's just as good. The only difference between a trade and a degree, if you get a trade, what you're going to be doing is that trade. If you get a degree, you get a piece of paper, and it's just broad. There's a lot of
there's a list of just opportunities.
Yeah,
you have.
there's multiple jobs that you can do with multiple.
Like I see so many jobs that just say need a bachelor degree. I don't care what it's in. Just need a bachelor degree.
Yeah.
So, what are your guys' goals for this season?
I think I want to probably go to Whitfields again, I'd say.
Okay.
Maybe possibly place.
Be a 2-time Whitfield qualifier, huh?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's to get 100 wins, but that's not just it. I want to definitely make it to Whitfields and go far in Whitfields. Hopefully, even get a crack at the state tournament, depending on how the year goes.
And another one of my goals is probably just making sure my weight's good, not having to worry about it every week and starving myself. Make sure to balance.
Well, those definitely are good goals. Let's say, like, I know a lot of you guys are sucking down a lot of weight during season. I'm sure a dual match every week doesn't help with the weight cuts, but
yeah, this year I'm trying to do it right. I've been meal prepping and slowly descending to my body, so I feel good all the time when I'm practicing or working out or doing anything with what I'm putting in my body. It's right instead of eating out or getting McDonald's.
Yeah, because it's just like with a lot of the coaches say, like doing the small things, like making sure your weight's good and eating healthy is one of those small things that just really helps with your wrestling.
Yeah, people don't even think about that until it's too late.
Yeah.
I like all those answers, so we'll move on to a couple hypothetical questions. There are no wrong answers. So there is a zombie apocalypse. You get to pick one person on your wrestling team to try to survive it with. Who would you pick?
I'm gonna probably say Nate Mamitis.
Why?
I feel like Nate Mamitis would be good in a zombie apocalypse. I could, if I really have to.
You would trip him and keep going.
No, I just think I'd send him. He'd be my lookout guy.
I feel like he's not that fast at running. You may be able to outrun him. Like my dad always told me if he was ever attacked by a bear with a group of people, he said, I don't have to be the fastest. I just can't be the slowest. So, how about you, Jack? Who would you pick?
I'd probably take Braden Campbell.
Oh,
Solid
goldfish.
pick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd probably take Braden. Probably just because he's quick and shifty and agile.
It's true.
Just latch on and let him drag me through it.
Okay, I like the answers. Second question. You're a superhero. You can pick one person on your team to be your sidekick. Who would you pick? What would their superpower be?
I'd probably say Tanner Shaw because he's pretty long. And I feel like he'd be like stretchy. Like he could like just
Elastigirl.
yeah, like he'd be like Elastigirl. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Have a sidekick like that, lift me up, put me on. Like if I need to reach on top of the shelf.
You would have a superpower too.
Well, yeah, but it's not reaching on top of the shelf to grab stuff, which is what I would make Tanner do.
You'd be his boss. You'd be Batman and he'd be Robin.
Yeah.
If I had to take anybody, I'm taking Jay Holmes. He reminds me of the Hulk. Just anything in our path, just knocked down. And I don't know.
Home smash.
Yeah. Jay Holmes smash.
There's no wrong answers here, so I like that.
Oh, Andy's super agile. I've never seen a kid for being a heavyweight. I've never seen somebody flexible. Like he can do a cartwheel and
really?
round offs and all
Yeah,
that. He's super athletic.
He's a pretty athletic kid.
Oh, well, hopefully he has a good season this year then.
Yeah, he's been working pretty hard, so I think he's gonna have a pretty good season this year.
That's awesome. Hopefully we see him at Whitfields. I know heavyweight at Whitfields is pretty wide open this season. So
Yeah. Well, he made it. I thought he placed in sections this year, didn't he?
Yeah, he did go to Whitfields
Yeah.
this year.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was his first year wrestling. He went to Whitfields.
Yeah. He was a Whitfield qualifier, I think. Yeah, he was a Whitfield qualifier. I'm pretty sure.
That's a possibility. I don't have a.
I'm not exactly sure either. Don't double check me on that, but I'm pretty sure he.
Yeah, I'm like 80% sure.
Well, I know there was you, Danny.
Noah made it.
I don't think he did. I think Campbell made it.
Campbell and Noah made it. I thought he lost the first day.
I don't think he made it because I think he only made it twice. May have been Holmes. Didn't you guys have like 5 qualifiers?
Yeah, I'm like 90. I'm pretty sure it was Jay because I remember us saying that like his first year he qualified at Whitfields.
Oh, Jay Conroy.
Yeah, Conroy, obviously.
Conroy.
Conroy was the only one to make it out of Whitfields.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, on that note, I appreciate you guys coming today for the podcast. I wish you guys the best of luck this season.
Thank you.
And good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.